Welcome to this video. In this video, we'll be talking about function overloading concept. So, in general, when we write functions, we have something called as a function header. So, if you recall, if I'm writing simply like a print function, void print value, let's say it takes an integer as a formal argument. So, again, anything that goes in here, it's a formal parameter. So we are writing a function. This is the return type, name of the function, and then the function body goes here. So all I'm doing in this function is I'm simply printing the value of x. Okay, so print value x. Now, inside my main method, I'm calling print value, and I'm saying 10. So that means I'm passing a value 10. So this step is called calling a function. And specifically, we are passing in a value of 10. And this is called as actual parameter. So any values or anything that we pass when we are calling a function, it's called an actual parameter. So what happens is C++ program execution starts at main. It goes down. And the next thing that it sees is we're calling a function print value. So the control goes here, checks whether we are passing an integer. We are passing an integer. It goes down. It prints the value of x. So the output will be x is 10. And then once done, the function returns the control back to the main method. This is how a typical function is executed in C++. We've also seen different types of functions. Functions with return type, function name, but that doesn't accept anything. Function without return type, without accepting anything. So without return type, they're called as void functions. Now, functions that don't return but still accept some value, like the print value that we have just seen, and functions that return something and accept something. So these are all the examples of different types of function combinations that we write. Now, let's take our void print value function again, int x, and some code, and then function close. In this function, all of these together, return type, function name, and formal parameters list, all of these put together is what we call function prototype, function header, or function declaration 2, but that's okay. So all of this put together is called function header. And now, if I take only the function name and the list of formal parameters, like just the function name and list of formal parameters, then this is called as function signature. Okay. Now, the concept that we are going to talk is function overloading. overload. In function overloading, we make use of function signature. Okay. Now, function overloading is nothing but two functions or more functions. So two or more functions with the same name. Okay. So let me write two functions. And again, function overloading is based on function signature. Return type is not having any role. So let me write two functions. These functions, the first function returns a string. Again, return type doesn't have any role. The function name is sum. So function sum. Okay, two functions. So the second function is, it returns an integer. Again, return type doesn't matter. The function name is sum. The first function, it accepts a string, string 1, and it actually accepts two strings, string 2. So the first function accepts two strings and it simply returns string 1 plus string 2. And the second function, it accepts an integer x and integer y. All it does is it returns x plus y. Okay, so now if we notice the function signatures of these two functions, this is the first function signature. Name is sum. Formal params, parameter shortcut, formal params, the order is important. So string, string, we have two strings. Now coming to this one. Name of the function is sum, but formal parameters are int and an int. Okay, so we have two integers. So if we notice, both the functions, they have same name. Same name. That means two or more functions with the same name. We have same name. So first part of this definition is done. But different list of formal param data types. Okay, so they have same name, but the data types of their formal parameters, the second function sum accepts two integers, whereas the first function sum accepts two strings. So that means though they have same name, but if it say different, if we can say different function signatures, because the order of data types is different. So two or more functions with the same name but with different list of formal parameter data types, this is what we call as function overloading. So in C++, we can do function overloading. Now, if I write a main method calling these functions, so int main, the first one, sum, I'm passing hello, and the second string is world. Okay, and the output, I'm writing into a string called s. So if I do cout s, what will be printed? So the way compiler works is, it checks whether the sum function is defined or not. It is defined indeed, we have two sum functions. Now, how does this compiler take a call? The way compiler takes a call is, It looks at the order of arguments. If the compiler evaluates the order of the arguments, this is a string, this is a string. So now what the compiler looks for is there a function called sum that accepts two strings? Is there a function called sum that accepts two strings? Yes, the compiler finds it, then the compiler calls this, and the output of this is string 1 plus string 2. That means string concatenation is happening. So the output at this point of time, string concatenation, is nothing but two strings will be appended, or the second string world will be appended to the first string. So this is what string concatenation is, or this is how the compiler figured out that we are calling the function sum with two strings. Now, int num, this time I'm calling the second function with values 10 and 20. So now, again, for the compiler, all it does is it checks whether the function sum is defined. Yes, it is defined, but there are two definitions for function sum. Now, what it checks is, it checks whether there is a sum that accepts two integers. So, do we have a sum function that accepts two integers? Yes, we do have a sum function that accepts two integers. So, if we do have them, what does it do? It returns the sum of two integers. So, the sum of two integers, 10 and 20, will be 30. And at this point of time, if we do something like cout num, a value of 30 will be printed out. So this is the concept of function overloading. Having two functions with the same name, but with different list of formal parameter data types. And again, return types doesn't matter. What the function is returning, it's of no use or no interest for us. So since return type is not of interest, if we see an integer and another integer, sum, an integer, another integer. So if I write functions in this manner, this is not function overloading. Why this is not function overloading? Because function overloading is based on function signature. Both these signatures are same. If both the signatures are same, then C++ compiler will have a confusion, and hence it say that function signatures are not same, so it's not function overloading, even though they have different return types. Return types are of no interest for us in function overloading. Now, that's pretty much about function overloading. I have given a couple of, we solved in lab 9B a problem about function overloading, and we also solved in class as well, in class slides as well, about function overloading. And we do have some questions given in the practice exam 2 for our section, where we are talking about function overloading problems. So please go through these and be prepared for the exam. In the exam, you'll definitely see a question, programming question worth of 25 points on the function overloading concept. That's all I can say. Thank you very much.